Alright, y'all. This is the first time I'm doing celebrity current events. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Alright, first off, it's Beyonce responds to the JACE and Solange incident, and basically she's saying, we're sorry about that whole thing, but Jay-Z and Solange has taken their responsibility for, you know, each other's part in it, and that they have resolved their issues as a family and has moved on, and she would like it if you all can do the same. And I love Beyonce because she shut that shit down. But, people still going to talk about it. Just in case you haven't known, this is about almost 2 weeks ago, it came out that Jay-Z and Solange were fighting in the elevator at a Met Gala after party, and Beyonce was there, and the security guard was breaking it up, and Beyonce was just kind of like talking to each of them. She wasn't exactly breaking it up, but she was talking to them, and I don't know what the hell happened, but you can definitely tell that was not their first time doing that. So, I've seen different pictures. I was watching TV last night, and they had a new picture of Solange and Jay-Z and Beyonce and the mom all in New Orleans. So, guess they have made up, or at least they are trying to make us believe that they have made up. But hopefully they have figured their problems out, because they are family and they do have to get over it. So next is Kim and Kanye. Kim and Kanye has got married this past weekend over in Florence, Italy. And a lot of people thought that they were going to get married over in Paris. But they got married in this castle in Florence, Italy. And all of the family has went out there to see it. It was this big old wedding. They had fireworks at the end when it was over. Seen pictures. It looked nice. I hope their marriage works out and I hope it lasts longer than 72 days, definitely. But, they're to me, they're like two peas in a pod. They love media attention. So I hope it works out. Plus, they got together made it public 2 years ago, but they've been messing around. At least this is what Amber Rose said a couple of years ago, that they had been messing around when Kanye was with Amber Rose, and that's why. And when Kim was with Reggie, so so that's a reason why Amber Rose and Kanye had broken up, and her and Reggie had got together as it was like they went on a date a date as if it was like kind of rebound, kind of like revenge. Alright, so this past week, Rihanna and Charlie Sheen was at a restaurant together, and they weren't actually together, but they were in the same restaurant, and Charlie Sheen's fiance supposedly is, I didn't even know he had a fiance. How many times this guy been married? Whatever. His fiance supposedly is a big fan of Rihanna, so Charlie Sheen asked, somebody over to ask Rihanna to take a picture with them, and Rihanna declined because she supposedly said it was too many paparazzis out there. So Charlie Sheen got all in his feelings, and he went on Twitter, and he cussed Rihanna the fuck out. He told her, she should basically humble herself and respect those that come before her. And you're supposed to be courteous and show respect to your fans. And basically by cussing her out while he's telling her that she needs to be respectful and nice, but he's steadily cussing her out. And then so Rihanna shoots back this past weekend, and she says Let me read the exact words. If that old queen don't get her diapers out of a bunch. It is like, come on now, Charlie Sheen. And, I don't agree with everything that Rihanna does, but I feel her on this. Come on now, Charlie Sheen. You gonna run on like a teenage schoolgirl and run to Twitter to cuss her out? Really? You feel good about yourself after you did that, huh? You gave yourself a pat on the back, didn't you? Stop it. Your ass is pushing 50. You don't need to be doing no stupid shit like that. Come on now. You already do enough stupid shit. Alright, let's move on, shall we? So, Ciara and Future, they have a newborn son, and I think it was last Monday on the 19th. She gave birth to this son out in LA and named him Future. What is it? Future Zaire? Something. But his name is Future after, the father, even though that's not his real name. And Future wasn't there in LA. He was out doing a show in New York, I think. And it's like, if you know, because everybody else knows Ciara's belly was big. We know she was about to pop. If you know your girl, your fiance, your baby mama, period, about to give birth, why would you have a show? You shouldn't even have a show for the last, I'm not even going to say 7, probably 8 to 9 months. You should not have anything set up. If you do, you should definitely be in the same city as the mother of your child, so you will not miss out on the birth. That is important. That may be his 4th child, but that's Ciara's 1st child, and to me, every child is important. You should definitely be there. If I was a kid or whatever, and I found out my father ain't come to my birth, that's like a slap in the face. Like, damn, I wasn't that important, huh? Or maybe he just hasn't gone to any of his children's birth, but, yeah, I'm not feeling it. So then, we go on to Michael JACE, and Michael JACE is an actor from the TV show The Shield. And when I saw his picture, I never watched The Shield or anything, but when I saw his picture, I immediately knew that he was one of the flunkies in The Great White Hype with Samuel Jackson and Jamie Foxx and Damon Wayans. That was a good ass movie. I gotta watch that again. But Michael JACE allegedly, well, it's not alleged, he confirmed it. He killed his wife. And supposedly the 2 sons, and they're both under the ages of 10. The 2 sons were present. I don't know if they actually saw him shoot the wife, but they were there when he killed him, and he called the police, and, he didn't try to run or anything. He just called the police and told them, I just killed my wife. And they were having financial issues. I guess he hadn't been working much. Their house, they were in bankruptcy. They had been in bankruptcy for the past couple of years. They had been together for like 12 years, I think. And, and their house was currently in default they owed $400,000 on their house. So, I understand you get stressed out. And the thing, do you really, in the heat of the moment, do you really shoot your wife? Like, is it that serious? I don't think it's ever that serious. And not only did he shoot her, he shot her several times. Come on, I don't think it's that serious. It's not. It's over. Whatever it was, y'all could have got over it. Now, and he says he's worried about his kids, but you shouldn't. I think he's out on bond. Not on bond, on bail. Since when they start setting bail for murder? But he says he's worried about his kids, but it's like you just took both for your kids. You took both of their parents away. It's sad, pray for them and their family. Hopefully the kids won't be too messed up about it and that they can get help and overcome it one day. So we're going to move on to another domestic violence situation. JOCELYN's Twitter got hacked this past week. And it was pictures of her saying that, she was a drug addict and she had scratches or whatever all over her neck and saying that I have a problem and Stevie called me fucking the weed. He knew I was fucking the weed man. That's why he's been beating me. And saying that, I have a problem with myself but I'm still the baddest bitch. And I'm like, I don't think that she did that. I don't think, I truly believe that her Twitter had got hacked. I don't know, y'all let me know down below in the comments. But I think her Twitter got hacked. And she said the next day she went on and said that she did an Instagram video and she was like, I'm perfectly fine. My Twitter just got hacked, which I don't, I think about it, I don't know. Because she could do an Instagram video, and I just saw the pictures. She didn't look that bad. I mean, she didn't have a wig or nothing on. But she had, like, a few scratches, but it would have just healed up overnight. But, I don't know. Those could be old-ass pictures from back when she was a stripper, fighting down in Miami. I don't know. I don't believe that Stevie beat her, for one, because have y'all seen JOCELYN beat Stevie's ass twice on national TV, and I don't think he can take her. I don't think he can take her. She be whooping his ass, and it be the funniest thing ever, and it's always over me. But she be whooping his ass. I don't think Stevie, of course he's not gonna, hit her back on TV or anything, but she knock a motherfucker out. For real. So, yeah, I don't believe that her Twitter, I don't believe that was her. I believe her Twitter got hacked. It's funny how right after that shit came out, it was the episode just aired about her and her old agent, booking agent or whatever, was beefing. And her booking agent was trying to get back at her, so now it definitely looks like it's fake. Like, maybe the booking agent had something to do with it. Maybe not, but, it's a big chance she got something to do with it. Alright, so we're going to leave that alone. And we're going to go on and talk about SHEPPARD from The View. She is having a bad month. She's getting divorced from her husband of 2.5 years. And he filed for divorce earlier this month. And they have a child on the way. She's not carrying the child. They have a surrogate, which is actually, if it weren't for the bonding, I understand. Shit. I hope he I hope he agreed with the surrogate part or whatever. Maybe, she's too old to carry a child or whatever. But kudos to you on getting a surrogate. I don't want to push no damn baby on my body. I probably will have to. But I don't blame you on that surrogate shit. I really don't, I don't want to push a baby on my body. But I don't blame her on that. I'm only 23. Got a long time. Well, I ain't got that much longer. But, kudos on that. But, yeah, he's filing for divorce. And she ended up filing afterward, a couple weeks later. And he was saying that they didn't have a prenup. And she came out with the prenup saying that it would, if he left or whatever, it would be $60,000. He would get total amount of $60,000, and that would be it. And if they had kids or whatever, the kids would be with her and her older son that she has from a previous marriage. And he's now saying that it's claiming it as fraud. He never signed a prenup. He don't know shit about it. So, we'll see. I'm pretty sure it'll be more updates on it. And this is part 1 of the celebrity current events. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll probably come out with part 2 later on tonight or tomorrow. And follow me on Twitter at JazChapman, JAZCHAPMAN, and go subscribe to my cooking channel, Cooking with Jazz Chapman. And I will be back, y'all.